Hey guys, I got a new video for you today. Now this is going to be a quick show and tell about a new company that I came across that's putting out a really awesome product. As soon as I saw the kind of work that they're able to do, I was instantly hooked, and I had to get some of my some pieces done. Now let me get the content info out of the way just so I can show you guys that. This is their business card here. The name of the company is Chameleon Hydro Graphics, and they're out of Lake Worth, Florida. Let me try and zoom on this a little bit. There we go. Lake Worth, Florida. Their website is www.chameleonhydrographics.com. So obviously, as you guys can tell, they specialize in hydrographics. Now, basically, they do anything from guns to knives to car and motorcycle parts. Basically, the sky's the limit. Now, this is a small business, and you guys know how I feel about promoting small businesses. That's why I like doing these videos. So what I did is I went ahead and gave them one of my firearms, which is my Glock 23. And I've always wanted to do some sort of coloring or something to it. You know, once I found them, I went ahead and decided to do it. Now, I've always been kind of favoring carbon fiber, so I wanted to do my slide in carbon fiber, but they went ahead and added a little twist to it, and here it is. This is my Glock 23 in blue carbon fiber. Now, let me go ahead and safety check this so you guys can see. Magazine is empty, nothing in the chamber. And let me tell you, the fit and finish is really, really nice. Now, in their defense, I did ask them to rush this a little bit because I was actually going out to the range today and I wanted to try it out at the range. Just because that was the biggest thing that I was kind of worried about, is how it would actually hold up to repeated usage, you know, mainly firing a lot of rounds through it. And let me tell you, it held up really, really nicely. Now, there are some areas where, because I rushed them, it's not as clean looking as it could be, but you know, it looks really, really nice overall. I mean, they do awesome work. This you know, the coloring through the viewfinder doesn't really show how much this particular blue pops. Now, the cool thing about it is that since it is hydro dipping, basically they have different colors that you can actually do for the slide, and then dip the you know, the carbon fiber portion into it. So if you wanted to do red or green or yellow or whatever carbon fiber, you know, or if you wanted to do your standard black and gray carbon fiber, you'd be able to do that. So also, you're able to do the whole gun if you wanted to. You know, like I was saying, I was kind of trying it out, so I just wanted to do the slide. I wasn't too sure if I wanted the whole gun done, so I just did the slide, and like I said, it came out really, really nice. Now, the best thing about this particular company, as opposed to some of the other companies that I've seen that do either Duracoating or Cerakoting or anything like that, is one, the prices. They're very, very reasonable as far as the prices go, and two is the turnaround time. That's one of the biggest things that I found, is that the turnaround time of having, you know, to send my gun out to get Duracoated and stuff like that was, you know, almost about 3 weeks, certain places. And, you know, just the prices were you know, outrageous, you know, for what I thought. You know, I figured that's why a lot of people end up just giving it a shot and do it themselves. But if you can get a professional to do it at a reasonable price, then by all means, you know, I would say to go ahead and try it. Now, I'm not going to quote you on prices just because, you know, obviously it differs, but I do urge you that if you're interested in doing something like this to either a gun or a knife, or, you know, if you're a car enthusiast or a motorcycle enthusiast, like I said, they're able to do pretty much anything. Give them a call, shoot them an email. You know, they'll be able to answer any of your questions, quote you prices and stuff like that. Now, the owner of the company, his name is Brett. Really, really awesome guy. I met him at the gun show. He is actually an FFL as well. So if you have to ship your gun to him, you can ship it directly to him, which is, you know, definitely a plus. You don't have to go through another, you know, gun shop in order to get it to him and stuff like that. And he can ship it right back to you, or to an FFL if need be. So again, just make sure you contact them directly and see airing out all those details. But I just wanted to show you guys that. Again, you know, I just can't stop looking at it. I took it to the range today, and I put about 150 rounds through it. And I mean, it functioned perfectly. You know, there's a little bit of dirt still in the front just because I haven't cleaned it. But you know, all the rounds cycled perfectly. You know, there was no, sorry about that, there was no you know, hang up or anything like that because of the paint or whatnot. You know, it's you know, I just put the slide right back onto the frame, and I was good to go. Magazines fed perfectly and everything. So there was no issues whatsoever, which is exactly what I wanted. You know, I just wanted to be able to drop it on there and be good to go. So, like I said, I did kind of have them rush this a little bit, so I'm pretty sure that if you would have had a little bit more time, it would have looked that much better. I do have another piece which I'll be showing in another video, and that one is gonna basically blow your minds, no pun intended. And you guys will see. And I've actually given him a couple more things to do, so I'll be showing some more of his work on upcoming videos. So again, the company is Chameleon Hydro Graphics, and that's www.chameleonhydrographics.com. Go ahead and check them out. As always, I do ask that if you do end up, doing something with them or calling them or anything like that, just let them know that you found out about them through the video. I'm not getting anything back from them. There's no kickbacks. I'm not getting anything done for free or anything like that. It's just, I told them that I would, go ahead and advertise for them, and I just want to make sure that it's working. So that's, I'm pretty sure you guys know how that goes. Other guys that come across companies and promote them through YouTube. Just like I said, I like to see the little guys get their recognition, and especially if they're putting up such a great product like this. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All right, thanks.